Today we'll see how can we automate this registration page using AI very quickly. And this is the local application that is running on my local host. So I have a code. I will give the I will push it over the Git and give the link to you, so you can check the description box and you can clone it and just install npm install, like npm install to install it. This is a React app, so you can just pass to command npm install and npm start. So it will start on your localhost 3000, and then when you go to registration page, okay, I want to write an automation script that will redirect here. Click on this registration page and automate this into Playwright. So for that, I am going to use my GitHub Copilot. I have already set up all the things here in this IDE. Like I have a Playwright MCP and GitHub Copilot is also set up there. So if you want to see how can you do that, you can search videos over the code one. So you will get easily the configuration video. Once the configuration is ready, you can follow this video. So here I'm going to write a prompt, a simple prompt where I'm saying like create a new test, create a new test file. So I'm giving some instruction to I want a new file and write automation script to automate the complete registration page. This is the base URL. So I'm giving it a base URL as well. And for model site, like I'm using GPT 5.1 Codex Max. Let's see how it's respond. So I guess we already have one registration.spec file, so it's reading that file now. I don't know, it's going to create a new file or going to write the test script into the same file. So it's saying I'm preparing create a test for regress registration page and reviewing existing like home page. Okay, so let it be, proceed. We'll see what's going on over there. So see, it's created one file which is named as a registration dot full dot spec dot spec dot ts, and here we have all the thing test realization. So it's created a file where we have like it's reading all the element by label. So we have first name, last name, email, password. So yes, we have first name, last name, email, password. It doesn't have phone number, right? But it's taking the phone number. Okay, so it just currently it's I guess it's not using MCP. Let me force it to use the MCP. Update the script. So I'm giving it update the script and use Playwright MCP. Okay, now it's giving me confirmation use Playwright to. Yeah, I want to use it. Like it's asking me to, can I use Playwright to open your browser tool. So now the magic of Playwright MCP will start. It will navigate to that URL, check out the fields or elements available on the page, and then it will get those elements or locators and perform action on that. It might take some time, so currently it's processing, it's doing its own job. Let's wait. So we have it's also doing some configuration. So it's done the base URL set it over the here, and now not directly passing it and giving that URL. Now preparing MCP users instruction. Okay, so use so it's giving me a message run by Playwright MCP, use MCP run code. But I guess I have already Playwright MCP here. No, it's not there. Yeah, Playwright MCP, Microsoft Playwright MCP is there, we already have. So I'm not going to do that. Let's say, let me ask, please use it and run it. So I'm just giving kind of permission to it. So now it's asking me the Playwright server like some permission, so I can just check the detail of it, and I can allow, I have multiple options, like can allow it for this session or allow and review. So I'm just clicking it or allowing my this tool Copilot to communicate with my MCP, and it will also communicate with my browser. So it will open the browser, navigate to that page, analyze the element. Okay, so it's analyze the first name, last name, and it will check all the things, and then it will automate. So currently what we are getting here, it's if I show you this console, there is a 5000 millisecond exceed to fill the locator. So it's checking to allow this thing. So now I will click on allow, so it will read the console, check the things, and rerun it. So it will keep trying until it will completely read the DOM element, all the elements, and we just need to review it and allowing, need to allow it. Also I can say allow without review in this session. So now it will allow automatically. It should. Always allow. So it says run a registration flow by Playwright MCP submission completely successfully. Success indicator was found on the page. Data in this. So I guess the script is ready. I don't know. Let me check. So I'm not going to check it. I'm going to ask my AI to run it and check it. Is it working fine or not? So I'm going to say run it and check, is it working fine. So I just I just allow that command. So now it will enter username, password, not entering anything else, because it only interacted with the two elements only. Something went wrong and it doesn't execute it there. So now what it will do, it will like it's executing this, it will found that error, and then it will go for where it was. Yeah, so it will read that error and try to solve it again. Okay, so let it be execute. Still I can say the AI is time consuming, like it's take sometimes it's take too much time to think and perform the actions, but it's really faster than us. But we need something like that quickly open the page, read all the elements. Now see, it's trying now it's trying to run this file, and the Playwright MCP is on job and checking all the elements, and now it might update a lot of things in the file. So it's asking me something like allow wants to test run this file. First it wants to some changes, so it done some changes. Now other elements are also updated. Now I just click on allow, start the run test. So it's running tests. Enter username, password, confirm password, click on gender, selected multi-select drop downs, country checkbox on, click on the registration, and everything is done, working fine without writing any single line of code. Okay, yeah, that's good. So the script is ready. Now we can deploy it over the CI/CD and we can use it. Currently you have seen like it's not using page object model and all, so we can give the instruction accordingly and it will update the script. So, and like if you like the video, you can subscribe the code one, and please subscribe because I will upload more video like how can we manipulate AI or how can we do the prompt engineering to update the different kind of automation script, and how can we convert this script into a page object model, and how can we create an end-to-end different hybrid framework and architectures for the test automation. Thank you.